Say something, Boom.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You get me on that?
I can see now.
You get me on that?
Yep, perfect. The Booney, the Real Talk show is back. Where Tupac is back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, Booney, though. Real talk, man. What's up with niggas' energy right now, man? What's going on with the league, dog? Niggas out here playing scared ball. Niggas out here cheating and shit. We got all types of shit going on, man. What is it about our league that caused this type of energy, bro? Like, is it us? Like, something we doing? Like that'll possess somebody to put tight end numbers on linemen,
Man,
and put them at receiver and tight end and shit.
You gotta think, bro. It's just that competitive nature, man. Like, it's the best of the best in this league. So, you know what I mean? Like you said earlier, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you get caught, you fucked. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just that competitive nature, man. Everybody want to win, and cause they know if they lose, they gonna get clowned in the chat, and that shit don't feel good to nobody.
Nobody. Bro, I don't like losing at all. But I get it though. But Jesus Christ, we talking about. I don't know, man. Like I definitely think we got good competition. I just think like where did we get to where the Shaqs is quitting on motherfuckers now? Like when the guys that's used to losing, that lose with dignity, they don't give a fuck if it's 90 to nothing. They just playing the game, they enjoy it. Now they quitting leagues and games. What's going on?
Man, shit, I don't know, motherfuckers getting fed up, man. You need to come back and give them those tips, man. You know what I mean? $20 play recs. You know what I mean?
Niggas don't want the tips. They too busy being niggas, man. I ain't fuck that nigga. He can't teach me nothing. Fuck out here. All we gotta do is get on chat with him and tell us for free.
Getting aired, nigga. Telling you shit.
Tell you shit, right? Then if I do that, then you got the niggas that get mad that I'm doing that and think, oh man, he giving up all the information and all this and that. I ain't trying to hear all that shit right now. All I know is this. I feel as though we got a very competitive league. Some people might not agree. They might think we top heavy. I don't think we top heavy at all. I think the briefness hurts people more than it helps. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
I think it's such a meta of we can run stretch right, stretch left, and believe me, I do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in them big games, like I barely was able to throw the ball last night against Jungle, but I expect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing in my eyes, I'm playing a top Nick tier type of guy. You ain't gonna better do anything when you playing a guy that can build a roster like you building your roster and has the talent and football savvy to play like you need things to happen. You need people to make plays for you. You need things to happen, and it ain't gonna be easy. And I think guys give up more than they push through. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, man, especially with that run shit, man, because you'll have them like McCoy. I don't know if McCoy don't change. I ain't play him this shit yet, but he'll run that shit into the ground. He'll be down 40, but he think that if you run that shit 80 times a game, he gonna break like 3 of them bitches for a touchdown. You know what I mean? And I know you like to run the ball too, but you running the ball and if they ain't stopping it, shit, I keep running that shit too. But if it's stopping it, then you know what to go to. You know what I mean? To combat that and to counter that. You know what I mean? Other people don't
Right.
know how to counter that shit. You know what I mean?
Now, and I think that's what separates where, I would say a jungle. Uh, who else I think that won't respect something that I'm saying right now? Jungle. Dylan. If I
So
say we got a lot of good competitive people in our league, good users. I think some of these guys that lose over here will be in other leagues winning ball games. All right, I say that to say this. But what happens is when you get to, all right, you get guys that we all got plays that we run and that we're super comfortable with running, and we're going to always run it more than our share times in the game. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, I'm going to play within the rules, but I'm not calling a different play every fucking play. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm gonna come back to some shit that's working. Like, I might want to run stretch here. That stretch working is killing you. I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna try my best and do everything in my power not to break a rule. To be able to do all that shit, and you should be able to do it without breaking a rule. It ain't that hard to do this shit. But again, we all got our top. I would say for the most part, everybody got a cool top 5 plays that they're gonna run in the game constantly, over and over and over again. I think what separates people and the classes of good, top user, middle of the pack, bottom of the pack, when those 5 plays don't work in those games, we got a lot of guys that just don't have the wherewithal to go any further than that. So when you playing a top guy and your 5 plays ain't working, that's because they figured it out. You feel me? You got 2 type of tier guys. You got the guys that I could run stretch, or I could just run the ball. Fuck stretch. I could just run the ball, right? And I get to the second, third quarter, my running back might got 48 yards on 10 carries.
yeah,
I'm not going away from that and then being one-dimensional and just throw the ball all the rest of the game. Because I know at any moment that run can turn into a 60, 70-yard gain. I think people get away from there, what they do a lot fast when they getting shut, which turns into these 60 to fucking 13 games and 90 to 24s and shit like that, because they get away from shit and they give up. I'm not letting you put 90 points up on me, because I'm going to find a way to control the clock enough to be able to let that bitch run out on you, or you ain't going to score that many points on me.
yeah.
I think people get away from basic football and go all video game mode until something don't go right for them. Then it's, oh, they ain't playing real football. Get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Video game or not, you still gotta be able to play the basic rules of football. You have to understand. Like, you get your hero burger who will come out on goal line on me. He'll play me, and he'll come out on goal line and run dive all game long on me. He don't give a fuck. He'll run dive to the point where I had the ball twice in the first half. But eventually, if you don't counter that with something else, because even if you taking that play clock down in 1 second, if you don't counter that with something else that makes you special, because honestly, Harold Burgers annoy me when we play enough to where he'll cause me to make mistakes and stuff. But the one thing is that what he won't do is he won't take me to another level. If he take me to another level within that, controlling the clock, taking your time, running the ball, trying not to turn the ball over on offense and good things, let your defense play for you. If he took me to another level, what happens if in that first half, the offense you ran, you limit my possessions to 2 possessions? Now I don't get no points. We in halftime. I only maybe got a field goal or a touch. One touch. Say I'm up 7-0 this halftime, and you come back out and you still at that. The moment that you lose a possession because you gotta go 3 and out, and then I put one together, that momentum changes right then and there. And the momentum of the game is big in this game. So once that momentum changes, you have to do something to counter it back. And I think people will panic faster than they'll stay consistent to, keeping themselves in that rhythm. So again, I'll come back to Harold Burgers giving me two possessions in the first half. A guy like me ain't trying to hear that. I want to score. I want to put points on the board. I'm mad as hell at this point. Right now, mentally, you got me in a situation where I'm gonna start pressing a little bit more because I know every possession is key now, right? But then you have to figure out something when you got the ball. You have to figure out the same way I got to figure out how to stop you on defense. You got to figure out how to keep that pressure on me. And running the same formation and play ain't going to keep that pressure on me. Especially when we both got really good football teams built. It's not, because things happen. A fumble might happen. You have to be able to run something else. Now, Hillberger's in the fourth quarter, he waited in our game. It got ugly. And then in the fourth quarter, he opened up a little bit more. And in my head, I'm thinking, if this nigga would have been doing that when he had me 0-0 at halftime, we come out of that game 24-17. Something like that. You know what I mean? And I just think that part of it, with people playing, they don't take it that extra mile. I tell people, you need 5 plays you got that's mastered. We all should have been playing this game long enough where you got 5 plays that's mastered. Then you need another 5 that you can go to. You might not be as comfortable with these next 5 that you are with the other 5, but you have to have those other 5 plays that you can go to. Because I tell you one thing, if I come out of a game and you don't test me deep, then why do I even have to worry about playing deep coverage at all? I'm gonna take away everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I played Jungle yesterday, and honestly, I think Jungle just at a point where he just like, we gonna play this game, you know, run some things, do some things, but this could be a potential Super Bowl matchup or whatever the case may be. It's a regular season game, I don't care. But like, not one time did he test me downfield when he got 99 speed receivers all over the place right now. But he never threw a deep ball against me whatsoever. So now I'm playing that game, and I'm playing for what you want to do. If your run game ain't working and you ain't stretching me and making me have to play over top coverage or anything like that, then I could sit on all your other routes and shit like that, and it's gonna make your passing game that much harder. So you got it better. I think that's what makes Falk so good, because you come in the game with Falk, you know he throwing deep right away. And then when he gonna test you. He don't care about the pick he throw. He just wants you to know he throwing deep, and then he gets back to, you know, underneath shit and doing all that shit. And I think that's what separates people from, you know, from games. We've been playing each other for so long, boom. Everybody, I can line up with damn near anybody in the league and know what their tendencies are.
Yeah, you definitely want to be, you know, we don't want to be predictable, man. You don't want to be predictable. That's over half the people in the league are predictable.
That's what, yeah. That I mean, you pretty much wrapped it up right there, saying that predictability is what kill you, because you got games, you got plays on the game. I was watching the video I posted in the chat yesterday where they were talking about meta plays. And they say for you to have a meta play in a football game, it's flat out just lazy as a creator, a maker. So the meta in this Madden is the stretch. So you got people that'll come out and don't even give a fuck about passing the ball and a run stretch all game long. If you allow, like, you go online and play. That's why I don't play online games. You go online and play, you know you got one guy, whoever you playing, going to run one defense the whole game and one or two plays the whole game. So I don't really consider that a challenge at all, so I won't play it. But then in the league, you still got that too. Like, you still got it. It's just people ain't OP in the same play over and over again. You got some that will do it, but for the most part, people not doing it. And my thing is, you might as well not even make a playbook full of 500 plays if you're not going to run 10 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you might as well limit your play to fucking 12 sets if you ain't gonna run. You know what I mean? Like, I practice more plays than I run in a game by far. I come out of practice mode and been practicing a couple plays and then don't even run it in the game at all. But I do know this. I do know you have to be able to go a little bit deeper in your playbook. And if you can't go a little bit deeper in your playbook, I think you're just gonna continue to be the same person you are. The other thing I want to say about, you know, my league, I think, if you're not, I always scream this, a lot of people hear me say this, how many times you hear me say, you got to be intimate with your team.
Oh yeah, you gotta take that time.
I'll use my cousin Tata as an example. Tata get on the game, fresh off work, play his game, lose, be mad at my league, your rosters, this and that, right? And I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, bro, you don't even know what the fuck you got on your team. You in a Madden disc where superstars and X factors are everything, and you don't even know what the guys on your team can do. So if you can't spend an hour a day with your team, and sometimes you don't even got like you not gonna be like I am. I'ma sit, and this ain't got nothing to do with niggas ain't got a job, they can sit around it ain't got shit to do with none of this shit. I get on this game and I spend at least an hour in practice mode every day. That practice mode get me familiar with the pieces I got on my team, what I can do with certain people, and I'll spam the same play over and over again, because you put the defense on random, it's going to start repeating itself, and then you start getting a visual of what's happening on the field. Because when you put the defense on random, how many times have you ran a play so many times on random that you start seeing the same defense occur? You start seeing the same repetitive defense, like damn, the same order and everything. But if you spend that type of time on your on your craft, or somehow, some way, spend some time with your team. Go look at every last one of your abilities on your guy. Read that shit. See what it say. Understand why it's what it says, what these players can do. Then go put these guys in those situations. That's the difference. At this point, everybody got a live team right now. Everybody got a great roster, got a good team. The difference is understanding what you got out there weapon wise, because you can line your 99 receiver up against my 99 corner, and the only difference becomes the skill set of those players. How do you pit that 99 receiver? His superstar ability says he can do this and this good. Put him in that situation. Booney, how many times you got grab and go and streak specialists on Hollywood Brown, right?
Yep.
What's your favorite routes to run with Hollywood Brown?
I already know I'm streaking that bitch all day.
What else though? What else you do? It ain't just a streak you don't run with him. What up? Seam route streaks, all that the same. There you go. I'll say no more. But why is the slant so perfect for a Hollywood Brown? Because he got what trait?
I forgot the name, but basically when I throw the
grab
ball,
and go.
he don't lose speed out of the cuts.
Grab and go.
Yeah.
Grab and go, right? And I made it easy for people, because what I said was, anybody that want their superstar abilities changed, X factors changed, you can have that. We'll do that. We're not going to hold it to you got to have certain things, but it's a requirement for you to do it. You have to have the right attribute. I mean, you have to have the right puzzle piece on your guy and all that shit to get certain stuff. But with that being said, this shit ain't that hard. I mean, Hollywood is put in that situation. Lamar Jackson, his X factors and superstar abilities, you put him in them situations every single time, right?
Yeah, definitely.
If Lamar Jackson runs a design run, what happens to the defense?
Them motherfuckers slow down. They make unless you the user.
Unless you user and the computer AI slow down when Lamar run a design run. Knox 20 something seconds on the play clock, 4th and 23. His quarterback got sideline dead eye. Beat me with 4 seconds left, threw a sideline dead eye. Best corner, one of the best corners in the league, Deion Sanders Jr. is over there in cover 4, but he threw the pass, sideline deadline, and this guy got clutch as well, and that was a clutch moment and sideline deadline. So now that made my guy dummy out, and I respected it, because guess what? That's what the traits is saying. So until people say, oh, this shit arcade is these X Factors, superstars, is this and that. Yeah, man, honestly, I like this shit, because I think you should have players that stand out and do some things that other players can't do. That's just any sport, bro. If I play with LeBron James, I don't want to be able to play with another player and can do exactly what I do with LeBron James with this other player. So I like what they did. They can fix it. You know, they can fix things better. But again, it comes down to being intimate with your team, understanding what your superstar abilities and X factors are, and then putting it to work on the field. On the field. How many times you on headset, Boone, and you hear whistles blowing in the background and I ain't in the game?
You just got out of practice.
Just got right out of practice to do the real talk. And I just think guys don't do that. Now, Tata having a little bit more success this season, right? After I had to argue with him because I'm like, yo, stop throwing a shot at my league and ain't got nothing to do with the overall. We fucking 8 seasons in, nigga. Your team should be built right now. But the problem is you ain't spending no time with your team. You don't even re-sign motherfuckers every fucking offseason. I gotta keep people on the list because you can't get on the game and do some certain shit you doing. Well, now he done moved. He got the Falcons right now. He get on headset with me, the boy hop in practice mode now. Now the conversation is, yo, I love my team, bro. They balling for me right now. Yo, I understand this. Yo, the superstar X Factor I got on this guy, I seen it happen. Now you seeing certain shit. Black undefeated right now. Sat in practice mode for an hour on share play with me. I show him a few things. He go to practice mode every day with that same mentality now. He's 7-0 right now. No matter how you slice and dice it, that man winning ball games right now. And the difference is Black ain't come hop on a game and play his game. This guy been on a bye and he's been on chat with us 2 days, 3 days in a row off that bye, and he's playing practice mode shit. You in the game right now? Nah, bro, I'm in practice mode. Well, I say this, some people going to be like, man, nobody got time for that shit. We got jobs, this and that. Man, fuck all that. I'm out here that shit. If that's the case, then don't bitch when you get aired. Don't quit. Don't DM me. Don't talk shit. Don't do none of that shit if that's the case. Because the moment what separate my league from most leagues is how competitive we are, how intimate we are, how we stay in tune with the league, how we talk about what's going on in our league, how we are in the chat with each other. That makes everybody more into their team in my league than you're probably into teams in your other leagues. I can almost guarantee that, bro, and I can say that with confidence. You could be in 3 other leagues right now and you don't know your other league teams the way you know your team in my league. Am I too far-fetched for saying that, Boom?
Nah, I mean, true. This shit fun. You know what I mean? Like the other shit is random, man. You know what I mean? Like regular players. You know what I mean? They upload the rosters. They don't really do nothing. They don't add shit to them. It's just plain. This shit ain't plain. You know what I mean?
Well, we separate ourselves. We've been separated ourselves when we decided to come up with Real Draft 3 Madden 17. We've been separated ourselves, and the sad part about it is these niggas that go in there and they'll download 2020 draft class, 2021 draft class, then they stuck. Now they gotta figure it out. Now the next couple of classes you got come out ass because you ain't got shit to go do. But what we'll go all the way to 30 if we have to. Class 30, you feel me? We gonna sit down and put that shit together. We ain't hearing that shit. My draft class run deep because we can make it run deep. But yeah, I mean, the Madden came out and it ain't letting the rookies come out. Nobody want to play a boring league like that. And if you do play in a league like that, I'm not throwing shots at it or nothing like that. It is what it is. I'm just talking about our league right now. And if you're watching and you in other leagues, you feel like I'm throwing shots at them, I'm not. Right now, I don't care about those other leagues, but I'm telling you because you're in my league right now, and I only care about my league, period. So with me saying that, everything I talk about has to do with this league. So how is it, Boom? A guy like Shogun could come in, right? One off season to turn them Dolphins around right now. How can that happen, bro? Like, how can that happen? And let me say this: he came in with the same attitude my boy Six Oos have. Man, fuck the draft. I'm trading for the players I want. I want to get y'all 99 players y'all got, or y'all stud players y'all don't want no more. I'm getting those players. Right, he came in with that same attitude, but honestly, bro, you go look at his record right now. I think he on a 5-game winning streak right now. Dolphins, AFC East, 4-game winning streak right now. 5-3 right now. We gotta talk about this, bro. You come over here, you bust trades, and you still drafted, bro. Let's go look at this roster, Boom. Alright, so the first decision he made was I'm going to play with Hunter Winslow. We knew Hunter Winslow was a dog when Jesus Warrior drafted him. A couple, I think it was like a second draft we had, first draft we had. Remember, he had the top draft that year. So you got your 27-year-old quarterback who's your guy. You still playing with him. That's cool. So you kind of cool there. But then not only did you go get Saquon Barkley at 29, it's not like Saquon 29 and lost anything. You also went and got Will Falk. Now, to get both these running backs, bro, you literally just got two of the best running backs in the entire league. Fuck the AFC. You got two of the best running backs in the entire league on your roster right now. That alone, in a game where the run game is OP, that alone is a power move, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Saquon, you trying to win right now?
Right now, Saquon, Will Falk. And then the sad part about it is he's going hamburgers with Will Falk more than he's going with Saquon right now. Like Will Falk, 88 carries, 575, 6.5 yards a game. I mean, average, but he got 9 touchdowns right now, right? And he's been a complete reason why he's winning ball games right now. And you go look at Saquon and see what Saquon's doing on the season. Not too bad. 81 carries, 444, averaging 5.5, and 5 touchdowns. So that's 9 touchdowns. What was that? 7 touchdowns from Will Falk or 9? My bad. 9 and 5. That's production from those two running backs right there, right? Then he goes and trade for Peter Ward. 24 catches, 424, 3 touchdowns to go along with Anthony Parkside. Jungle must have let him go on free agency or something, or he might have traded for him. I'm not sure, but he got one of Jungle's top receivers on his team. 13 catches, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Jamal Toon, I don't think he playing him, but this kid George Pierce, I think he's got a couple stats too going on over there. Look, 28 catches, 419 yards, 7 touchdowns. So not only is he productive in the run game right now, he's productive in the passing game as well. Because I know he put Jamal Toon on the block, so I'm not even going to go look at him. I'm only going to go to the guys that I know for a fact through highlights he's been sending me. That's putting in work for him right now. Jazeki always been who he has been. He's been a Pro Bowl receiver since he's tight end since he's been in the league. Then he builds the line. You got Jay Banks, 97 overall. So he comes in, he matches our rosters already. The Dolphins didn't have a bad, roster himself. But then you come in Austin Weaver, Lamont Royals, 26 years old. At right guard, you got Eddie Hill and you got Kyrie Donaldson, both superstars sitting there chilling. But then you get Nick Tigner, another player from the Chiefs. This was the Chiefs' left tackle. Remember him? Remember I couldn't block him at all?
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't get past him at all. He was pancaking this. So now you got that's 1, 2, 3, 4 players that I saw so far that he acquired through trade. All right, Deron Cleveland been there. I remember that guy. Wimberly, look, Cameron Wimberly Jr. required from me again at DN. Cool at D tackle, outside linebackers quote. He draft Patrick Queen, and this is the difference. I think this is what separates him from Six Zeus. Six Zeus don't have no draft picks, so then he don't pick up none of these studs in the draft whatsoever. But he's cool and comfortable with that because he's gonna trade for the guys you ain't playing with no more. That's still young, still got good. They still great. 90 already built guys already. But Patrick Queen was in top 3 linebacker in that draft. 93 speed, 92 excel, 92 hit power right now. So you got him to go along with Luther Cole right now. Obviously, I'm starting Patrick Queen over Luther Cole for real, just because of the speed and you want him on the field.
Fuck that.
Who you starting, Patrick Queen or Luther Cole?
Patrick Queen already.
Mm-hmm. Then you get the middle linebacker. You still got Jerome Baker, who's been playing at a high level. This is why he didn't lose his X factor or nothing like that. I don't know who this guy is. I'm quite sure he's not playing him, but I'm quite sure he's playing Bill Romanowski Jr. 89 speed, 92 excel, 93 tackling, 90 hit power. You get to the right outside linebacker, Jay Barclay, still there. Alright, so he's cool there, right? Then you get to these DBs. Spillman was a top corner in the draft when he came out that first draft with that quarterback he got. So you got him over there. Storm Shadow you got from the Colts in a trade. No, you named this guy Storm Shadow, I'm assuming. Cobra Commander you got from Snake in a trade, who becomes your third corner over here right now. So the guy loaded. Now you get to the safeties. You got Sean Teller Jr., who he acquired from the Chiefs at safety, with a great backup right behind him that he can trade at any moment if he wants to. And then he just picked up Darwin James, 30 years old, 99 overall, still ain't lose anything.
Still X Factor?
Still the X factor. Yep, he still ain't losing anything. He had a great season, so he picked up Derwin James from me for a future second. 92 speed, 93 acceleration. I run through his whole roster to show you this. This guy can come out and play you in the game right now, and you can just have a Madden game. But he can play you in the game right now, and this roster will win him ball games without. He don't have to be the best player in the world. He just has to be a good player, good enough player to be able to control a game with this type of roster right now. And this is why he's won 4 games in a row, because he's starting to put his team together the way he visioned it to be, and he's putting it in the way he wanted, so he can run what he want to run in style and plays Madden in the way he want to play it, because he's making it his team. And you know what I mean? He had to go through the draft and do it, but he's done it through trade, and he attacked the draft as well. So the Dolphins, you got to give a shout out to him because he's doing something right now, and he's on top of his division. I mean, anytime. I mean, Onk has won the division 2 years in a row over there, but I think the Dolphins got something to say about that because he just beat Onk, and he's sitting at 5-3 right now. So shout out to my boy, man. Keep it up, my boy. Keep playing well over there. Keep showing that you can come over here and do some things over here. We got Patsy in the league now, and this is one of the players that I wanted back over here since he won that Super Bowl in RDL2. You remember him?
Yeah.
He took over the Cardinals. So we got him in the league now, man. And yeah, I mean, his guy come in, and we're gonna see can he rock some shit over there in the NFC, which is solid. I like that situation over there. But overall, boom, man. You look at some of these transactions. There was a lot of trades made today, and that's where we're gonna stay at. We're gonna talk about these trades right now. So the Dolphins traded a 2028 second round pick to the Jags for Derwin James, and the Ravens traded a 2028 second draft round pick to the Jaguars for cornerback Sean Holiday. Let's go look at Sean Holiday. While I'm looking for Sean Holiday, what made you want that? What made you want to make that move?
Well, man, you know, he a big corner. I mean, nice speed, and then you know, I feel like we had one of the best, if not top 5, secondaries in the league already. Without him, I think Adam, man, makes that pretty much brings us into the top 3 at least, if not 1. But I ain't gonna put myself there. I'm gonna let the season, you know, go on and let everybody else decide. But yeah, man, with Humphreys over there, man, balling still. Ed Reed Jr., Ed Boone. Then we move Reeves to the slot. That's gonna allow us to kind of do some things on the defense.
Right. Well, I like it because I mean it's a great pickup for you. I think that's big, especially at 6'4" at corner right now. Especially when you left the reinforcement on him, which is to me was the best thing you could have did at 205. He became a slot corner for me once we got Deuce Ramsey over there. So he became a slot corner for me, and played really well. I mean, I think it's gonna hurt me losing him right now. I do got a replacement for him, but it's going to hurt me because of what happened with him stat-wise. If you really look at him, he hasn't had one of those careers where you'll be looking at this guy and be like, God damn. 2022, he had 7 INTs. Since then, it's been 3-3-2, but he hasn't been a starter, full-time starter. He's been a nickel corner since 2022. So 22 was his last year starting, and then after that he's been in the slot. So you know me, a lot of people run the ball, so I'm in more run packages than I am in dime nickels and stuff like that. So he wasn't really on the field like that. So like again, you got him. He got 2 sacks right now, and you got him. I just want to see his production. I want to see was this a great pick for you, and this is going to help you down the long run. I think he go well with Marlon Humphrey at 30 years old and Darrell Reeves, because after that, I'm not. How's this Chris Bryant kid? 6'2", 215.
Well, he's pretty good, man. He had 3 picks last game. He picked 6, so we'll be able to match up with anybody on the field, man. And dime or nickel. I mean, if we put up against Falk down the road.
Right. So you get to see him play against Reef tonight, see what's going on with this corner, man. So I like the move. All right, so I want to talk about some things, Boone. Let's talk about in the stat area. We already in week 8 right now, so I want to talk about some stats right now. You did make a comment earlier. Is Lamar Jackson off injury?
Oh yeah, so yeah, he definitely about to get back into the mix. You know what I mean? I heard some people talking some trash about him. You know what I mean? Somebody got put on a shelf and this and that. And Walmart, hey, still balling, man. We just getting ready for the playoffs, man. Just like I didn't expect them to go down early in the season, but that's why I went and picked up Jalen Hurts, just in case something like that happens. So we're gonna spin Jalen Hurts up. I mean, let him get his snaps. Then we pretty much right now it's playoffs right now.
All right, so you answered my question. Lamar Jackson didn't lose his starting job considering Jalen Hurts. What he went 5-1 in his 6 games.
Yeah, 5-1.
5-1. Jalen Hurts had a great fucking run for 6 games. Is Jalen Hurts now going to be the backup quarterback over there?
Nah, we trying to unlock his superstar ability, man. We probably got 1 or 2 more games, but right now we actually about to get into the tough part of our schedule.
Right.
4 division games back to back, and then we have you after that. So.
Right. I mean, I think Jalen Hurts, out of the rookie quarterbacks that did get starts this year, Jalen Hurts is playing the best. Tua went down, so he lost starts with him, and the only other rookie quarterback that's playing right now is the Bengals quarterback, speedster for real. And I think he's fine. I think he's solid. I like him over here, but Bryce Perkins over here, but he's throwing picks right now. 14 INTs, 55% completion ratio. This is a burner though. He can run the football as well. Ain't nothing wrong with a rookie going through the growing pains right now. Just gotta better change those numbers as he get older. The other rookie quarterback that's getting burned now is over here with Jordan Love. And Jordan Love, I mean, is it the system or what? I mean, he got 945 yards passing, but 5 touchdowns to 16 picks. Now, and this is the moment he got traded, so he's throwing a lot of picks over there. But I think the Bears is playing better football, Boom. I know it might not look it when you look at the 5 touchdowns, 16 INTs, but the Bears is playing better football, bro. I'm almost sure. I know they just 3-5. That whole division sitting over here 3-5, 3-5, 3-5, 0-7. He just lost his first game in a row. He had a 2-game winning streak right now. I like Jordan Love over here, and I do think Lava has the right system that he wants to run with this type of quarterback. But he gotta get it together. Gotta knock those turnovers over. And the way you stop those turnovers is just start running the ball a little bit more. So that's simple. Just running it a little bit more. And that's that, man. It's some running backs in this league that's I want to talk about. Anytime you get a guy give you a phone call and ask me about, I made fun of it the other day. I did his voice and all that, but we gotta go to Hillburger's running back, man. We're gonna talk about it for a little second, and let's talk about Earl Campbell Jr. right now. And I want to see stats first. This guy big as hell. All right, so look, 123 carries, 817 yards, 6.67 touchdowns right now. Is Earl Campbell on X Factor or just superstar? Let's see what his abilities are. Alright, so you got a guy with donut on and big ass shoulder pads, but he got jukebox and human joystick, right? But then you go look at his ratings and shit though. They got 86 break tackles. When you look at a guy in his shell, because 71 trucking, right? 72 stiff arm. That does not tell me this guy gonna run people over, right, though, Boom? Like that, it's just they don't add up to the ratings. And for him to have a jukebox and a human joystick, you would think he'd be shifty and gone, especially with that 96 speed 95 XL. Well, this guy run hard though, like, and this is what I mean by good shell. Sometimes, Boone, explain what I mean by a good shell to some people that probably never understand what we mean by that.
So, man, like at the beginning, man, I thought my boy Chase Young didn't have a good shell. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much he was the #1 pick overall, but he just fucking kept getting blocked, getting pancaked and shit. So I thought he had a bad shell, but pretty much it was just growing pains. But then sometimes you had those dudes, shit, fucking with 80 overall, fucking playing like 99 overall.
Exactly. There it goes.
And, you know what I mean, and balling. So yeah.
And you just can't explain why they playing the way they play. Like, and you get it. Like if I make an undrafted guy pretty solid, you draft him undrafted. He might have a bad shell, like he might have been 48 overall or something like that. But even though I boosted him up and made him, his shell might not be good. And I tell you, like the guys that I might go through the draft and go through undrafted, and at the bottom of the corners, I'm at the undrafted. It'll be a 4 of them that got star on them. I know for a fact those guys are gonna be good shell players. So in that moment, I might pitch superstar on them, or I might leave them star, whatever the case may be. But I know no matter what, those guys are gonna have good shells because they are the game already making them come out on star and all that. Now that don't necessarily mean that's the only way they can have a good shell, but I've had players where the moment they touch the field, they just different, and you can feel it, and that's when you know you got a good shell. Meaning the player, because we say shell because we do a lot of editing and changing our guys, so they gonna come out good right away. Like, and you can have good shells on guys that that's already in the league that we didn't make, that the EA guys actually made. You can have good shells on those guys, bad shells on them. Okay, whatever the case may be, but so I think Harrellberger's guy got a good shell, and it's a weird shell because for him to have 71 trucking, bro, this guy break a lot of tackles. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's weird. I don't think I did anything to, maybe take down anything like that and edit him. I wouldn't better tell you because I edit so many fucking players, and this is not a real draft player. This is a player that was just edited before real draft started and all that. But for your guy, for somebody to call me and be like, yo, man, I need whatever the guy that got the Titans got on his guy, man. Whatever he got, I need that, man. That guy, I couldn't tackle him. He hard to tackle. That's a good shell. And I don't know if he's leading the league. If you could check that stat out for me, Boone, is he leading the league in rushing yards right now?
I'm gonna check this shit right now. I don't know, man. Like, seems like it's starting to become a running back league all over, man.
All over again. It got away from it for a while, but it's starting. It seemed like it's back there. I was Jungle and them was watching right now because they would better answer this question. What do you think, Boone? Like if you really go look, let me come out of this. Let's just do it this way. Knox, if you watching, man, you still watching? Let me know. I want to go back to stats. How about the stats right now with no computer games being played? Let's think about that, yo. That's something to talk about. We was all screaming for no computer games, no computer stats right now, right? And you come out of that right now. We in week 8 right now, and we don't have a 2,000-yard quarterback yet. And I promise you, we had a couple games. Falk wasn't able to play a couple games already. I'm quite sure a couple other people had to take forced wins or whatever it was. We don't have no quarterbacks over 2,000 yards. Or ridiculous numbers already in week 8. Like, this is normal to me. Patrick Mahomes once again lead the league with 1,896 yards passing. DeMar Till for the Bills, 1,852. Baker Mayfield, 1,843. Ray Skywalker, 1,830. And Blaine Cartwright, 1,740. Joe Burrow sitting there with 1,572. Touchdown ratios right now: Patrick Mahomes with 21. Chase Ward 19, Daniel Kingsbury 19, Cartwright with 17, Till 14. We got a couple 14 guys right here. All right, and with that being said, out of these touchdown guys right now, Patrick Mahomes only have thrown 7 picks, 76% on the season, and Kingsbury, with both undefeated quarterbacks, haven't thrown a lot of picks right now. 19 touchdowns, 8 INTs, almost 70% on the season right now. Chase Ward is throwing a lot of interceptions this year. 19 touchdowns, 18 picks right now. Then you get to the run game. I want to see what running back carried the ball the most so far. And we're looking at Gale Sayers. So he's running the ball, bro. Lava running the ball over there. So you better get it together, Lava. Stop throwing all them damn picks. But Willie Parker second with 141 carries. And then Salvon Ahmad for the Patriots, 136. Beckwith over there. And Seattle with 129. All right, who's leading in yardage right now? So we got 3,000-yard backs right now. Willie Parker Jr., Walter Payton Jr. 6 shoes, bro. I don't know what you got going on over there though, but why do you like making my job hard, bro? Gale Sayers. Like, the moment I want to talk about Walter Payton, I can't right now because now that shit tainted. But Gale Sayers is second in the league with 1,038, 7.3, 1,038 true yards, 7.3, 8 touchdowns right now. Kevin Falk, I mean, what do you think with Knox, with a guy with 982 yards but 13 rushing touchdowns? Boom, a division mate.
Man. Yeah, he can definitely, man, depending on the way he run the ball, man, he can definitely be up there at the top, man, and rushing. The way he play, If he can get his rushing game down and the way he throw the ball, because he take precise, throws. He ain't going down the field, picking and choosing where he throwing the ball. I think he definitely run the ball a little bit more. He could lead the league in rushing. And
Right,
then with
right.
the computer games, the shit wide open, man. Everything is so close.
And that's what I like. You don't see too much of a pull away from anybody, yo. Like, and so like, going to 48 hours and no computer games. I mean, we could have did that at 24 hours, but still, but Kevin, you know what I mean? Like, you got good mix. You got Arian Foster with 953, Holiday 919, Christian Okoye, Earl Campbell 817. Shit, old man Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones got 807 yards rushing, and Fred Taylor, the guy they said couldn't take over for Saquon Barkley, was 795. Rushing touchdowns on the season, I think we got 13 with Kevin Falk, 12 with Holiday, 12 with AJ Dillon. This is big. Jungle trying to get him developed, and when he do, oh my God, this guy ran somebody over. He ran one of my linebackers over so easy. Man, anyway, when he built this guy, it's going to be a problem right now. And then you get to the receiving stats, let's look at it. All right, now you got Calvin Johnson over there, but Henry Ruggs, the rookie, over there with 47 catches, 761. Jerry Cheeks, 43 catches. Greg Chamberlain, 38. My boy McCoy got a receiver over here with 38 catches. Spencer with 34 out the backfield. Let's go to yards. So Calvin got 1,026 already, 15 touchdowns. Am I impressed with that? Yes, it's Calvin, but here's the thing though. Calvin is like the only wide receiver weapon he got over there right now. And I don't see why he playing people and they not figuring this out yet.
Oh man, I don't know. I can't call it, bro. Motherfuckers don't have football. Have somebody over the top.
32.1 yards a catch, bro. Like, he's the only proven receiver this man got right now. There's no reason why he should still have 15 touchdowns right now, 1,026 yards, and he's going deep on any and everybody. Nah, he can do it because it is Calvin Johnson the second and all that. But come on, man, where we at with this, man? Make him throw to somebody else. Make him show y'all that he got other weapons he got better use. Because none of those weapons, don't be scared of the ratings. 96 speed, 97 this. Don't care about that. They not proven receivers. He don't got nobody on that roster outside of Calvin with more than 30 catches. Outside of that tight end. And we let him do this right now. So anyway, I love what Henry Ruggs is doing. 761 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sheldon Ward, still Sheldon Ward. 760, 6 touchdown. Paris Campbell shitting this year. 20. How you feel about Paris Campbell, Boom? 730 yards, 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, man. I don't know who he was playing against, man. But I don't know, man. I gotta go back and check that, man. I'm kind of suspicious about that.
Are these downfield throws? 26. He averaging 26.1 yards a catch right now.
Almost 100 yards a game. So
almost 100.
Yeah. So
He putting in work.
Man. Those short throws too, man, because he don't have the amount of yards that Falk has. So those short yardages too, probably some screens, some jet sweeps.
Jet sweeps, yeah. Jet sweeps that go to the crib, shit like that. I know he took a few of them motherfuckers to the crib on me, in the loss I had against him and shit. So yeah, but he still gotta say his name because he's always been in the top 10 since we've been playing. You know what I mean? What's going on with your boy? Is Hollywood getting a little too old? What's going on over there?
Oh nah, man. Just growing pains, man. Trying to figure out, Hurts, Jalen Hurts, he's still a deep threat, man. He's still getting his touches. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yards a game, but we spreading the ball around too to other receivers.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing to hear coming from you, especially you start getting them other weapons involved. What's going on, man? With Mar running around out there. That's big. But we gonna see when we play. We gonna see if you really getting these other weapons involved. Cause we locking in right on Hollywood. Simple as that. Hollywood, shuffle, and we ain't worrying about nobody else. Hollywood and Mar. We gonna beat the shit out of that young boy. You better not play that quarterback. All right, so I mean, again, yards wise, you look at the yards wise. Hollywood up here, 7 touchdowns right now. Randy Moss for the Jaguars. Who else got? Rashawn Greenberry playing well. You got the tight end Albert O over here. Not playing bad at all. Peter Ward up there in yards wise. Then you go to the touchdowns. 15, 8, 8. We got three-way tie with 8. Then this is a two-way tie with 7, 6, 5, and then all 4s up there. Boom. Any of the games you played this year, has there been a real draft rookie that stood out to you in any of your games that you played against anybody?
Man, no, not really, man. Honestly.
Okay. How do you feel about the #1 pick, overall pick, Chase Young, right now?
Man, I'm satisfied, man. I think he underachieved. I don't know if it was just, his first couple of games in the NFL. So it's had to kind of, take him out the game and show him how it's done. But I'm satisfied, man. I think about 3-4 games ago, he got a pick 6. We dropped him in the coverage because he wasn't getting pressure. But he balling, man.
28 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4 sacks and an INT from the defensive end spot. I think he's having a stellar season so far. It ain't like, whoa. But he's doing good right now. There ain't too many other rookies are off the edge, running around like that. And he hasn't unlocked yet either, right?
Yeah, he unlocked about a game ago.
Oh, he did unlock? Oh, we're going to start seeing the difference now. You should have saw the difference when he unlocked, for the most part. Once they unlock, they start really showing what they can really do. Before that unlock, you get glimpses of what they can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the #2 pick in the draft hasn't really done shit, bro. Like, I really can't get him going. I don't really have him as a full-time starter yet. Like, he came over here and he hasn't even started yet, but we already changed that because he's about to play every game from here on out now. But you ain't gonna see his name nowhere running around here. I can't even show. Look, Lawrence Timmons. He way down here. 5 tackles, 5 solos, 10 tackles total, 1 tackle for loss. That's it. For probably one of the best linebackers to come out of our draft. That's not he. What would you say? Right now? Do I got him looking like a bust?
Yeah, you definitely got him looking like a bust, especially if you pick him at the #2 spot. He's supposed to be starting.
Right. So I need to change that pretty much, or we're going to be talking about he was a bust. How many of y'all agree with that, man? Isaiah Simmons ain't really starting right now for us. He playing like nickel packages and shit like that. Is this guy a bust for the #2 pick right now?
Yeah. I don't even know. You probably could have traded back, got that nigga at 10.
I don't know. He crazy as hell. He would have not been there past 2 if I wasn't there at 2. Trust what I'm telling you. It'd have been gone, bro. You gotta think about who had the top 10 picks. So look, you had the first pick, I had the second pick. The Packers had the third pick. They picked the cornerback from Ohio State. The fourth pick was the Bears. Matter of fact, who the fuck did the Bears pick again? So we had Chase Young go 1, Isaiah Simmons go 2. Let's get to the rosters real fast. Look at the top 10 rookies to see what they're doing this year. So we already showed Chase Young. We already showed Chase Young at 1. We already showed Isaiah at 2. So far Isaiah's the bust so far out of the top 10. Packers, they got the cornerback Kuda. Yep. Let me make sure I'm right before I go any further with it. Yep, first round, pick 3. Let's go look at the stats. Season stats. No, we want career stats. 3 tackles, 6 tackles total. That's it. No INTs right now. All right. The 4th pick was, I think it was the Bears had the 4th pick, and they picked up. Where you at, Bears? I think they picked up the linebacker from LSU. Chaseon. Calavion Chaseon. Nah, Queen ain't go there. I'm about to tell you right now. Yep. Calavion Chaseon, the outside linebacker for LSU. He's a fucking animal. Let's see what he's doing in his career right now. He balling, bro. 33 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks at outside linebacker. He playing, yo. He playing. Let me find out he the best outside linebacker in that draft. He playing right now. Oh God. What you think? Am I over exaggerating that? That's good stats right now for week 8.
Yeah, nah. That's over there.
Coming off that edge, 4.5 sacks. That ain't bad. Shit, he kind of got the same number Chase Young got.
Yeah.
All right, that was 4. Who had the 5th pick in his draft class? Who the hell was the 5th pick in that draft? I got you. I know where it was at. I know where to find them. I wrote it down. Here we go. Remind me later. All right, Chase Young went 1. All right, so Okuda went 2. I mean 3. Chase Young for the Bears, outside linebacker, and the Falcons had the 5th pick, and they picked the kid Jeremy Chin, the free safety. Let's go look at that.
I would never pick a safety in the top 10.
All right, yeah, I mean, and he only on star too. All right, 93 speed, 83 zone, 76 tackle, 85 pursuit, 78 play rec, 93 acceleration, 78 man, 90 hit power. I think you could have got this guy way later than this, but I think maybe he went after his knee, he addressed it what he needed on knee wise. All right, so look, 18 tackles, solos, 5 assists, 23 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 2 INTs. Is he playing well for him?
Average.
Playing average, not playing number 5, number 5. Is he a playmaker? Is he a player or a bust?
He's just a regular player, man. I ain't gonna say a bust, man. He somebody that he a role player.
All right.
Yeah, no impact player.
You don't see him as an impact player yet, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Yetur Gross, the Penn State defensive end, who that definitely the number 2 defensive end in the league. I mean, in the draft class, went to the Colts. The Colts had the 5th pick. They picked up him. Let's see what he's doing on a young season. All right, you're dealing with a superstar, unlocked already. 88 power moves, 85 finesse, 88 speed, 91 excel, 86 tackle, 88 block shed, 93 strength. So when you go look at his stats, he was picked number 5. 13 tackles, 26 total tackles, 7 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. What would you say he's at week 8?
Shit, average.
Average, you said?
Yeah.
Another average player right now?
Those 7 tackles for loss, man, depending on,
That's big, though. 7 tackles for loss. I think that's big, bro. It's close. It's like getting a sack damn near, bro.
Yeah, especially in the run game, as much as you run.
Exactly. So that tell you he playing. I think he's more than an average player. I think he's playing for good football right now.
Yeah.
All right. That was pick number 6. Number 7 was Kenneth Murray, the middle linebacker for the Raiders from Oklahoma. He was actually the number 1 rated middle linebacker in the draft. Let's go look at him. Alright, Kenneth Murray, superstar right now. Ratings, 92 speed, 83 acceleration. 83 tackle, conscious harness, and 1 other player. I don't know you. Block shed at 80, hit power 94. He a monster, 92 speed, 82 zone. Jumping 95 out the building, a 77 man. This guy is a dog, bro. Let's see what he's doing on the season for him. Alright, now you know he's the starting middle linebacker over here. This guy got 12 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss. Boom. Average, under average, bust. What's going on?
That's a bust. That's a graveyard spot.
Graveyard spot for this guy?
Yeah.
Nah, that sucks, bro. This is a dog too, man. God damn. Alright, so Henry Ruggs was the 7th pick in this draft. Eagles. We already saw Henry Ruggs' numbers. We know what he's doing over there. The Eagles is 0-7 right now, 0-8. But Henry Ruggs is having a hell of a season. But for him to be 0-8 over there, 47 catches, 761, 5 touchdowns right now. Almost, he 95.1 yards, average a game right now. 5 teats. Is he balling?
Yeah, he balling. He needs some help over there, man. He needs another user.
Right. Alright. That was number 7. Number 8, C.J. Henderson for the Cardinals. This been computer love over here, so we're gonna cut him some slack, but we still gonna check on him and see what he's doing right now at corner.
That nigga speed.
C.J. Henderson, 95, 96. He ran at 4.3. 95 excel.
Yeah, that's top 10 speed.
Top 10 speed, boy. He got 28 tackles. That's it right now. No INTs. He do got 1 pass deflection.
And fucking 3 users.
But he got caught 11 catches on him right now. But he has no user over there. That's computer love over there. So we're gonna cut him some slack right now. And then you got the tight end for the Bills with the 10th pick, Albert O. Wasn't the number 1 rated tight end coming out, but he was definitely the best athlete out of all of them. Let's go to the Bills.
Yeah,
We'll take a look at his tight end.
Bills, man. He had other needs that he could have addressed, man.
You wouldn't have got this tight end at 10?
Nah, I would have tried to trade back, get more pieces or something. This dude, he got to be in the top 15 of fucking, you know what I mean, receiving right now. You know what I mean?
At 10, right?
Yeah, 10. You got to be your fucking number 1, like Gronk. You got to be like Gronk.
Yeah, for him to be pick 10, I can feel you on that. But he ain't playing bad. Look, we're looking at 31 catches, 460 yards. He averaging 14.8 yards a catch, 57.5 yards a game, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, week 9 though.
So week 9, like, solid. That's a solid season. Not more than average.
That's average right there. To me, man. Week 9, shit, I think my tight end, shit, when I drafted, and that motherfucker got about 6 touchdowns, four touchdowns at least.
And you drafted him late, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the top 10. We saw that right there now. And then you go overall, bro, like that's our top 10 right now. And then you go look at some of these rookies. I really don't see too much production out of a lot of these rookies, but this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go through each position. Not each position, but I wanna hold on. Let me go to the NFL real fast. And we'll go back to the quarterback right now. Would you say your quarterback is playing the best out of all the rookie quarterbacks that's starting this year?
I say if you talking about wins and losses, yeah.
Well, like I said, Tag Tuivasa is the starting quarterback for the Bucks, but he was hurt. Let's see what he's done since he's been back. He's off an injury, so he's back. Still hasn't unlocked yet. 907 yards, 7 touchdowns, 7 INTs, and he missed 4 games. He's been sacked 15 times. 68% completion ratio, though. I think he's going to be a flat-out superstar, bro.
It ain't bad. Yeah.
I think he's going to be a flat-out superstar in this league. We saw what Jordan Love was doing right now. 5 touchdowns, 15 INTs. That's the only other quarterback rookie that's starting right now besides your guy. So I didn't get to really see your guy numbers yet, so let's check it out. Your guy about to unlock too. 11 picks, 11 touchdowns, 25 sacks. He's been sacked a whole lot, boom. Yeah. And you think that got something to do with that young offensive line you got?
Yeah, man, losing two key starters, man, on the old line, man, and having to plug three rookies in. Yeah, that sucks.
Man, what rookie running backs getting the start and getting any starts over here, if any? You got Benjamin not playing, Vaughn, Bellamy not playing, Malcolm Perry hurt, Zach Moss, I think he playing, but he ain't the starter over there. The Michael P. Ron not playing, J.J. Taylor not playing, Patrick Taylor not playing, Joshua Kelly not playing, he not playing, Hastings not playing, Evans. Are you playing Darrington Evans, bro, with all that speed?
Not really, man.
He don't play?
Yeah, he gets snaps. Man, but man, everybody, yeah.
Jonathan Taylor. Wasn't this the number 1 running back to go off the board, right?
I think it was. You picked 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He got picked in the round 1, pick 16. So I look at career stats right now. What he's doing? So he got 28 carries for 174 yards, 6.22 touchdowns, 6 broke tackles, and a fumble. He underachieving right now too. He ain't the main carrier over there though. He a backup running back. So we can't just sit on that. Let me get back down here. I've seen Jonathan Taylor already. DeAndre Swift, another top dog that came out the draft. 52 carries for 197 yards, 33. Yeah, he getting shut. We don't got a lot of these. No, I don't think there's a starting running back that came out of this rookie class, bro. Outside of I don't think Jungle starting his guy, but I think he's the most productive. Look at Cam Akers over here. Let's see what he's doing. 70 carries. Here you go. 70 carries, 393 yards, 6 touchdowns right now. That ain't bad. 5.6 yards a carry. That's not bad, especially with 70 carries, 2 fumbles, 6 broken tackles. All right, so this is the starting running back you've seen. This is our only starting running back that I've seen so far out of the running backs that came out this year. Dylan playing big time. He ain't even a starter, but you look at his numbers, he's putting up numbers right now. 118 carries, 563 yards, 4.8, 12 touchdowns, 11 broken tackles, 3 fumbles for A.J. Dillon right now. So he balling. That's the second best rookie running back so far in this class that's playing. I definitely don't think no one else is starting at all. Oh yeah, my bad. Got Salvon Ahmad starting over here. 136 carries, 502 yards. He averaging 3.7 yards a carry, 8 touchdowns though. He's productive and scoring touchdowns, but that home run threat disappeared when he ran that 4.6 instead of that 4.2 we thought he was going to run. You know what I'm talking about?
Somebody said Joe Burrow start.
Joe Burrow's is starting? My bad. Let's go. Let me get back to that. I'm going to show you some love. My bad, bro. I forgot you did. Oh, yeah, I forgot Gator had Joe Burrows. Can't leave out the Burrow kid. Where Burrow at? There go my boy. I love seeing some of these quarterbacks go to people that's going to use them and shit. I like it. 1572, 12 touchdowns, 17 picks. Completion 68%. He's accurate, 68%, throwing a little bit. And he's only been sacked 11 times too right now too, bro. And he about to unlock. Jesus Christ, yeah, Joe Burrow, man. So my Hey Rookie video is going to be Joe Burrow at quarterback. I'm actually going to start working on that tonight. Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurt, Jordan Love, and tag Tuivasa. At running backs, I'll come and do A.J. Dillon and Cam Akers. I don't think no other running backs are starting. Rookie receivers, we got quite a few out here. But I think, Calvin Johnson playing pretty solid. You know what? 16 catches, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns. For the number 2 receiver, that's not good numbers, right, Boom?
Yeah, not for number 2.
CeeDee Lamb. Let's see what CeeDee Lamb didn't have a catch at all. But now that we got a user over here, let's see if he played. Matter of fact, he only played 23 catches, 257 yards, no touchdowns. That's what it is. All right. CeeDee Lamb should be the number 1 over there. Hamler, KJ Hamler as the third corner receiver for the Jaguars. Let's see what he's doing. 12 catches, 129 yards, 10 yards a catch, almost 11 yards a catch, 18.4 average, 2 touchdowns. For a slot, he ain't doing pretty bad. I mean, he ain't doing bad at all. I know some other guys I ain't see. Laviska Shenault, man, this is a fucking dog. I wonder if he playing with him at all. 6 catches, 111 yards. He's a dog. Should be playing with him a lot more. Jerry Jeudy, let's see what Jerry Jeudy doing over here for the Redskins. 10 catches, 113 yards, 11.3 yards a catch, 3 touchdowns. Slot receiver. Who I'm sleeping on? Gotta be a receiver I ain't talk about yet. That gotta be playing. Justin Jefferson. Is he burning? He's a player. There's 3 catches, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, he's not getting the ball yet. Still growing up, I see. Brian Edwards. I think Brian Edwards is the starter over here. 24 catches, 352, 4 touchdowns. Somebody you'd at least expected. Nobody don't even know about the South Carolina kid. But he playing. Fuller, probably not playing yet. Antonio Gibson, I know he ain't seeing a Darryl Mooney. Dow Hellberger's using him. I'm going to come back to it. I know he ain't playing. T. Higgins. See what T. Higgins over here doing. He about to unlock too. 13 catches, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. So these guys getting their feet wet a little bit. Really nobody outside of Henry Ruggs out here going bonkers.
Somebody said Cleveland. I want to say that Gator fan.
14 catches.
Cleveland.
T. Cleveland. All right. From Florida. I should have known he drafted him. Let's check out his stats right now. 26 catches, 282 yards, almost 11 yards a catch, 2 touchdowns. Okay, Tyree Cleveland, Florida guy. I knew he would have him playing. The moment he drafted him, he's gonna play him. But we got some household names out here that just haven't seen the field yet. What about Van Jefferson? I doubt he playing him right now. 3 catches, 37 yards. Huh?
Somebody say he about to get promoted.
Who about to get promoted?
Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson? I can see that. I can see that. Let's see. Dan, you would think Jungle would have had this. He don't got. Jungle don't really need to be playing. Tyree Cleveland. Brandon, this guy hasn't touched the field yet. I would love to see him on the field. John Hightower, Lawrence Kager, 6'5", 220, hasn't played yet. Aaron Park. Got a lot of these guys I haven't even seen the field yet. Claypool, you would think he would get some burn. Let's see what he's doing over here. 2 catches, -7 yards. Oh my God. Jesus. Kobe Parkinson. Let's see if he's playing with him at all. Nope. Well, we know Albert was balling. I doubt Reef playing with him when he got the other stud tight end. He probably just a blocker. Yep. Hunter Bryant, tight end. Is Tata using him? 11 catches, 131 yards, and a touchdown. Ain't bad. All right, so as you can see, the rookies got some work to do. A lot of these guys are getting their feet wet and all that. I want to see by week 12, 13, these rookie numbers and who's stepping and who's not. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come back, definitely on the Real Talk, and we're going to go back through the rosters. I left off when I did rosters. I left off with the Bucks was the last team I did. So we're going to pick up from there. We coming back on a little later on tonight to talk about a lot of shit. Me, Boone, and Falk will be on after 9 o'clock. Hopefully we come back on. I know I say we coming back on and we usually don't. But it all depends on my guys, my co-host guys. They back on. But we great tune in, man. Tune into the Panthers and the Ravens game. Lamar Jackson's first game back. And Reef is coming off a cheated game right now, so he should be hot. So we should see how this is going to go. Reef playing good football right now. Any predictions on your game today, Boone?
Man, I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think I'll win by at least 20.
You going to win by at least 20, but it's going to be a tough game? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, man. I think you're going to make some mistakes, you know what I mean? And defense going to take care of business.
I think you doubt, and let's look at this matchup right now. I think you doubting what Reef got over here, boy. He's playing that boy out right now. He's doubting what these Panthers possess over here right now. Let's go look at this depth chart right now. His quarterback, Aaron Jamal, is proven, so let's not act like it. I think you're going to have a big-time problem with this guy right here, Kenny McCain. Because you can look at all this, all the cutting and all that shit you want and all that, but let's talk about ball carrying, break tackles, trucking, stiff arm. So you're going to have a problem with that 6'3", 245-pound guy right here, I think. At receiver, still got Curtis Samuels, who lost his traits, kinda. So, but Marcus McFadden is the guy for him right now. Can your corners cover these receivers?
Shit, what you think? You know what I mean? 6'4" off rip.
So are you saying Marcus McFadden is going to be manned up by Holiday?
Yes, sir. Press. Press.
You give any press coverage?
Press.
All right, so Jimmy Fort was one of the best tight ends we ever seen come out of a draft. You know he gonna have him playing. The line is solid. 97, Greg Little. Reef got a roster over there, rushing. You know, 94 right guard, left guard. I mean center 97, right guard Connor McGovern 95, right tackle 99. So he got blockers over here, and then you still got Brian Burns coming off the deck. And then you got DeAndre Killins II still running around. I don't know, Boone. I don't know. Matthew Westerman at 94 strength, but then you got Sherrod Fuller with 99 over here. So he kind of alright at D tackle as well. I don't know. Boone. This roster looking at Alex Macho. I remember this guy. He's always been a nice little dog for him. Middle linebacker Tyler still in the building. Ron Martin. All right. Outside linebacker Tyson Kennedy still there. And then corners, he's 35 deep over here. Alante Lindsey's the starter. He got Greedy Williams as his number 2, Dante Jackson, and he still has to put AJ Terrell on the field. I don't get it, but whatever. Trade him to me. I'll play him.
I swear.
At safety, Jeffrey Cassell still there, shut down. And then he still got Douglas Peterson 99 out over there. That's the Panthers roster. I think that roster matches up with anybody. Ed Boone at free safety, a strong safety at 94 overall. At free safety, Ed Reed Jr. Again at corner, Marlon Humphreys and Sean Holiday holding it down with Darrell third sitting at nickel over there. Outside linebackers, who wins this battle? Emmanuel Watt 95 overall, but he got 93 speed, 94 excel. Where that hit power at? Looking for that hit power. He ain't hitting at all. I'm running his way early and often.
Secure tackler.
Dallas Ellington, 99 overall, good speed, 92 acceleration, actually, 86 speed. Yeah, we running right at you. Right at you. If you watching, you run dive at his ass right away. Terrell Suggs, a monster. Ket Cole Jet over here. At D tackle, John Lynch sitting there, 289. Nice size, nice strength, 99 strength. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you kind of are at D tackle. And then Chase Young, we get to see Chase Young in the building. And Clay Henson, okay, well, yeah, I'm watching this game. But this is where it gets crazy at, your offensive line. You still got young Jonathan Ogden. But then you getting young. John Runyon, first-year starter. C's Ruiz from my hometown, first-time starter. Left guard, Rashad Melee, first-time starter. And then left tackle, Ronnie Stanley is your seasoned vet right now. At tight end, you got the bull from USC playing. And we don't have your old guys there no more. So are these guys catchers or are they just straight blockers?
Man, a little bit of both.
And Hollywood Brown. But then you got Freddie Swan from Florida sitting over here. You got John Hightower. Which one is Peter Neal at 6'2"? Dante Hall. So who else is getting burned over here outside of Hollywood? I ain't threatened by none of these receivers.
Exactly, that's the problem. You worrying about Hollywood.
Okay. Hey, Reef, I hope you watching, my boy. Hollywood Marmar. You still haven't shown me you had a proven running back yet, man. When the last time you had a 1,000-yard back outside of Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, I'm about to say. Hey, now we pretty much just seeing what we're gonna use for the playoffs, man. Shit, Ray Rice Jr. getting a start.
Reggie Bush sitting down and Ray Rice Jr. is getting a start in this game?
Yeah.
So you got 90 speed, 89 acceleration, but this guy break tackles is 95, trucking 99, stiff arm 94. It's going to be okay. Hammer and rock. And then you a little bit of QB controversy, because if you play two, you don't have one starter. That's what I know. So is Lamar Jackson the guy, or is it Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts getting a start until he unlocked. You know what I mean? But you know, Marmar definitely you gonna see Marmar. You know what I mean? You know you're gonna see him. You can't come to M&T Bank Stadium and not see Lamar Jackson. So no.
So what I want to do now is I want to see who the home team is, because I'm watching this game. Y'all great lock in?
Shit, I don't know. Ask him.
My boy Reed, man, my boy Reed Ray play this. He know he about to get a draft pick. The nigga that he played about to be suspended. He alright. He ready to play. He done cooled down already. He watching the show. This AntHits the franchise guru, as always. In the beginning of the broadcast, I gave y'all some really big tips. Hope y'all really take that shit in heed and really pay attention to what we talking about as far as getting intimate with your team, practice mode, little bit things like that. And Tupac, the real Tupac, is back. Alright, we just gave y'all a nice little quick real talk and all that. Not quick, but we gave y'all, a settled down one to talk about some things. But we're gonna come back and talk about teams and our shit talking as usual. Holla at those that stayed on through the whole time. I appreciate that shit. Matter of fact, if you stayed on the whole time, DM me. Got you. Simple as that. Right now it's showing 3 people on. So y'all, those 3 people in the chat right now, before I come out of here, type I'm still on. And watch what I'm going to do for you. I'm waiting to see. Limb formation, burgers and fries. Me, Reef. Niggas just to sensitive, study better, play better. Yeah, you right. True shit. I don't think we got 6 messages, but only 1, 2, 3, 4 of them showed up. So I don't know what that's about. Holla at us when you holla at us. You heard?